Hello, welcome back to 444 Keys to Wisdom. I am doing ancestor messages with my Ancestral Path Tarot. I got these from Amazon. I absolutely love them. The artwork is very beautiful. So if you want Ancestors Path Tarot, just visit Amazon. I'm quite sure Etsy probably has some too. So we're just going to keep this moving. I am on the sign of Pisces. Ancestor messages for the sign of Pisces, please. I'm going to leave that one out because it just popped out. Okay. And then I got the Doreen Virtue Life Purpose cards. I'm going to pull those at the end. So let's just get right into it. Pisces. Ancestor messages for the sign of Pisces. Okay. Ancestor messages for the sign of Pisces. Ancestor messages for the sign of Pisces. Okay. Ancestor messages for the sign of Pisces. Alright, Pisces. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, very nice, Pisces. Okay. Well, shoot. Come through there, Pisces. And this is Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South Node in Pisces. Alright, so I feel like these go over here. No, these two. Okay. So you got the Princess of Swords. I just had that. Princess of Swords. That's Amaterasu. Amaterasu, the spiritual warrior, victory following an inner conflict of the soul, the quiet aftermath of an initiatory experience. Repose, alter struggle, basking in the warmth of the sun, processing the lessons of the sword, realizing its duality as a tool or a weapon. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. And then the Three of Staves. This is very beautiful, Pisces. Three of Staves, successful conclusion of a journey or project, leaping back into the mainstream of activity, following a period of withdrawal or inactivity, inheritance, passing power, wealth, or wisdom to the next generation. Okay, wow. Okay, so Pisces. This is beautiful. You are definitely coming out of a period of isolation. With this Two of Swords here. I feel like at some point you were just kind of sitting with yourself, trying to decide which way to go. Not really indecision, just trying to figure out what do you want. You know, you kind of was in your head a little bit with this Four of Swords. I feel like you possibly, at some point, you were kind of trying to go a negative route with something. Maybe try to, I don't know. You were deciding, do you want to do this the right way? Or do I want to do this the deceptive way? Which way do I want to go with something? And I feel like you made the right choice. But you figured out You figured out the right way to do something. The right way to get abundance, the right way to manifest, the right way to bring in that wheel of fortune that we have right here. You were kind of in your head about some things, but you took some time to reflect, to think about things that you've done, the way you've handled things, thought processes that you may have had that just did not work for you. You kind of took some time to visit your shadow side a little bit. But because you've done that, here's the victory, the Princess of Swords. So you could have some, if I were you, I would, do some lineage checking, but looking at all these cards, you could have some Asian roots that maybe you're not aware of, or maybe you are aware of, but you have some Asian ties here. But you are grateful for the lessons. You see, where you might have went wrong in some things. You see where you went right. And, you're just grateful. You're grateful for the lessons. You're grateful for what you understand now. You're grateful for what you see. You're even grateful for your dark side. You can actually tell how, we're both dark and light, but you can actually tell how your dark side works for you. And you've learned how to, just like the end of that explanation about using that sword as a tool or a weapon. You're learning the difference of when to use your dark energy, your dark mental thoughts as a tool, and when to use it as a weapon. And you are coming to the understanding of the fruits of both of them. So that's good. You're doing a lot of self-reflection on your own actions. And so because of this, you're very grateful. You are a very gracious person. You're handling things with more grace than you used to. And then you also have like this youthfulness to you. This playfulness about you is coming back to the forefront. Maybe you work with children. You might be good with kids. And we got the Empress here. Like you've stepped into your Empress. You're stepping into your Empress season, of being creative, fruitful, abundant. The Empress is just beautiful. She's a beautiful mother. And then you have the 7 of Sacred Circles. Look at this harvest right here. You're bringing in your harvest. Okay, this is beautiful. This is plenty. This is having things, a lot to choose from. You're seeing the seeds that you've planted, and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor now. And this has turned the wheel of fortune in your favor. The universe is in your favor. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. It's fated. No one can turn this as long as you remain with this lesson that you've learned from yourself. You took some time to learn you. And so now the wheel is turning in your favor. The universe is definitely behind you. And you're not afraid of the truth anymore. The Ace of Swords. You're not afraid of the truth. You're not afraid to speak your truth anymore. I feel like at some point you might have been kind of timid and kind of passive aggressive about things, but now you just come with it. You have accepted the truths about yourself and others, and you've allowed the Most High, or whoever your higher power is, to come in and teach you and show you. You allowed yourself to be that child again. You allowed yourself to say, hey, I actually don't know everything like I thought I did. And whatever you went through, that was the lesson in it from your ancestors. This is where they wanted you to get to this point where you just self-examine yourself, not to really change who you are, but just wield who you are in a different manner. Know when and when not to do certain things. When to act, when not to act. When to use your dark energy, when to use your light energy. They're just teaching you, they were teaching you balance. And the full acceptance of yourself. And so now that you've done that, you're on your journey now. Now you can move forward to the abundance. These people look like they got money. I feel like you're going to start traveling more. And whatever gifts, your ancestors have gifts for you. They have gifts for you. There is a reward for your hard work. There is a reward for your efforts. Because again, the wheel of fortune is in your favor now. Your harvest is here. Okay. If you've been wondering, I've been trying to do the right thing. I've been trying to do this. I don't see a lot happening. It's here. It's coming now. Okay. And either this is you coming into union with a new love situation, or you're coming into union with yourself. Your masculine and your feminine energy is now balanced. You're coming into union with your purpose. Or again, this is actually new love that you have coming in, you know. So that's beautiful. But you are finally in your Empress. You're in your Empress status. And so you know what it takes to keep that now. And you know what it would take for you to lose it too. You see the difference. So that's beautiful. Let's see. So you've just been working on you, Pisces. Just working on you. And I'm going to take the only card that flipped upward, which is, look at that. Ultimate wish fulfillment. Look at your rainbow of promise. This is 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So you're doing something that makes you very, very happy, or you're getting ready to get into a relationship that's going to make you very, very emotionally fulfilled, very happy. Or you just, you know, this is contentment. This is just having everything that you need, everything that you want. This is your reward, you know. This is really positive, Pisces. This is really good. Like, I don't really feel like I need to pull anymore on this. This is really positive. This is beautiful. You're just doing the work. You're doing the work. You're loving yourself. You took the time to love yourself. You are the Empress now. That's beautiful. You're not afraid of the truth either. You're not afraid to speak your truth. That's beautiful. You're not resenting of anything. You've taken everything as a lesson. You understand why certain things had to happen. You understand the parts that you played in certain things. So this is beautiful. Very great. You've become a very gracious person. Your youthfulness, very innocent. There's an innocence about you that your ancestors want you to preserve. Oh, wow. Look at that. You got the 9 of Cups and then the 10 of Cups. So look at the celebration right here. Look at the ancestors celebrating you. They're so happy. They're feasting on just your personal elevation. This is a personal victory. And so now here comes the promise. 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. This, you can't get, like, this is ultimate wish fulfillment. This is love. This is money. This is happiness. This is just the promise. Everything that your ancestors said you could have, you're walking into that. Okay. The key here is just remember what it takes to keep it and sustain what you're coming into, and understand what it would take to lose it as well. Okay. And that's kind of why they had you sitting down for a minute, reflecting, understanding left hand, right hand. This is what happens when I do this. This is what happens when I do that. And you get it. You totally get it. But because you did it, you did the personal work. Again, I mean, you can't get no better than this. The Wheel of Fortune, the Harvest, the 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Empress, and this Princess of Swords. You can't get no better than that. So you've done the work. Congratulations. You allowed yourself to be taught. You got to the point where you say, you know what? I actually don't know everything. What am I missing? And you figured that out. So congratulations to you, Pisces, for making that personal. You've elevated. You've definitely elevated. And there's a lot of, cups here. Cups is intuition. It's emotion. There's a lot of swords here. That's mental energy, and intellect, and intelligence. So you've also learned how to balance your heart and your mind as well. You know when to make a head over a heart decision, and you know when to use a heart over head decision. And you know the fruits of each choice. And so whatever was plaguing you prior to you sitting down and just doing a self-evaluation, it was a lot of emotional issues going on here. but you're bringing that into balance. Maybe not using your intuition or following your intuition, but you're definitely doing that. Like this is very peaceful. It's calm. It's beautiful. You know, this is maturity right here. So let's go with the life purpose card. Like you've really grown up, Pisces. And the ancestors are so, like, they are feasting. They're celebrating. They're so happy at your growth and how you're becoming a full adult in your spirit, in your mind, in your heart. You're in alignment. You are completely in alignment with yourself. And you've learned self-love. And when you love yourself, you attract other people that love you too. When you don't love yourself, you attract people who don't love you. So, this is beautiful, Pisces. Good for you. Because this takes a lot of courage to look yourself in the mirror. Though most people don't do this. So we got oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So you have the gift of tarot. You have the gift of oracle. And so if you have not tapped into this, you may want to do that. Okay, because this is a gift. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So, doing tarot cards, doing oracle cards, helping people find the answers that they just can't seem to find on their own brings you justice. Just helping people, giving of yourself. You might be a bit of a humanitarian. That humanitarian work brings you justice. The universe will always back you when you are in your humanitarian. And you can be a humanitarian in divination as well. You can be a humanitarian reading oracle cards and tarot cards. You know, it takes a while to study. It takes some years for some people to study tarot correctly. But, you know, I always encourage people to start with oracles while you're learning the tarot. I always suggest people start with the original Rider-Waite deck to learn. But in the meantime, oracle cards are the cards that are just pictures, okay? And just let your intuition guide you to the storyline while you're learning the technicalities of, you know, whatever this is. We got builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So you're a builder, okay? You like to put things together, show people how to coordinate things, how to make this into that, okay? That's beautiful. You could have like a Masonic energy to you. And I'm not talking about the goofy secret society dumb shit. I'm talking about a Mason in your spirit. You know, going back to Bible days where they talk about, you know, Christ and, you know, he was the cornerstone that the builders refused. Like, I'm talking about in your spirit a Mason, not this 3D gangs, not that dumb shit. I'm talking about real live Mason in your spirit. Okay, you can build. There's two types of Masons. There's a big difference. Not the one where you got to be like other people. I'm talking about you just naturally know how to make something into nothing. You can show somebody how to take what they have and make it more. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Okay? So don't limit yourself. Whatever you do for a living now, cool. But just understand there's so much room for you to do more on top of that or to tweak it however you want to. Okay? And then we got trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your path. So follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. But maybe look into learning how to do tarot. Okay? Learn the history of tarot. You know, we got a lot of people reading tarot and they talking about senseless, meaningless things. That's not the original intent of tarot. Go back to the original ancient intent of tarot. Study it. Where did it come from? How did it start? What do these cards really mean? But in the meantime, practice your intuition, exercising your intuition by using oracle cards. The cards that are just pictures, no word. They might have one or two words, but it's not the traditional, you know, cups and pentacles and, you know, wands and stuff like that. Okay. It kind of exercises your intuition while you're studying the traditional way. And then after that, you put your own spin on it. Okay. But congratulations. This is really, really beautiful. I feel like you were always a good person, Pisces, but it was just one little bit, that one last thing that the ancestors wanted to pull out of you to let you know. You kept trying, I feel like you kept trying to blend in with other people. You kept trying to be like others, be normal, quote unquote atypical, but that's not you. And you have accepted how exceptional you are. You've accepted how unique you are. You've accepted that you're not like most people. You've accepted the exceptionality of your spirit and your energy, and you're learning to appreciate yourself for who you are. And that's beautiful, Pisces, because when you do that, you're going to attract other people in love and business who's also going to appreciate your uniqueness. They're going to appreciate you for who you are as well, because now you're doing that for yourself. So that's all I got for you, Pisces. But that was really beautiful. And congratulations on being brave to sit and look yourself in the mirror and actually make those changes, because you have a lot to look forward to. And your ancestors are so proud of you. They are, I mean, they are partying right now because of you. Because what you're doing for the entire legacy. The ones that come after you, you're making a trail and a path for them. And so life will be different for the ones that come after you, simply because of this work that you've done on yourself. You know, like, I feel like I want to cry right now because this is just really beautiful. Whoever you are, Pisces, you're a very beautiful person. Don't ever let nobody take that from you. Don't ever let nobody change you. Don't let the world change you. Always remember who you are. Okay? And I hope that helps. Bye.